Check. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, Sir Nanding. Good morning, Manila.
Morning, Ma'am A.
Good morning, Sir Ayan.
Good morning, Miss A.
Good morning, Ma'am May. I'm testing my audio and video.
Very
Thank
You are
audible.
loud and clear
Thank you,
and beautiful too.
Char. Good morning to all the teachers sa field.
Good morning, Ma'am A.
Good morning sa tanan. Just checking our audio and video.
Sabi ka ha, kung naan na nagbigin ang presentation, wala nag-umag sa ka.
Good morning, teachers and school leaders of DepEd Ozamiz. We would like to inform everyone that at 8:45 in the morning, we shall start with our online activity. Thank you very much.
Lagi tingog ni ay. Ito sa eskwelahan, of division, 30. Oh, sa maniwag ni tingog, oy.
Ang link anak ka.
Tapos sa chikahan. Wala may kwami ato. Wala. Di pa'y galing si Bliss, kaya way kwami. Basin karon ra. Tirado man iyang room.
In order to continuously support teachers and school leaders in their crucial roles as educational frontliners and in their effective and efficient delivery of basic services to the learners, parents, and other stakeholders, this office is now conducting DepEd at your service, an online orientation for teachers and school leaders, and we are now on for our day 3 of the said activity. Happy Tuesday morning, everyone. Our warm and
Good morning,
amazing Tuesday morning to our SDS Chinchi Veloso, to our ASDS Maimi Bato, to our SGOD Chief, Susan Carpio, to our CID Chief, Anakleta Gakasan, to all our section heads, to our supervisors, to our school heads, department heads, and to all our teachers there in the field. Once again, this is day 3 of DepEd Ozamiz at your service, an online orientation for teachers and school leaders. And today, we shall be featuring the salient features of the School Governance and Operations Division programs and projects. To start with, we shall have the invocation. This will be followed by the nationalistic song, and right away is the checking of attendance by our PDO1 of DepEd Ozamiz, John Lian Uzaraga.
Oy, nag-webinar, magod-good ni ma'am, oy. Okay ra sir, oy, magklase magkukumira face to face, kuman mahumanan mathematics. Si Mama Vivek dito kay Kistagora
Hana kami pumaknangan ibiyagan nindat mo. Idatanda kami bikan mangat na pinghud mo. Dawat mininggob hino aya tuboblemi. He ay makiwada-wada kida kami. Heyay makiwada-wada kita kami.
Ay, makiwada-wada. Ay, makiwada-wada kita kami.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wal barakatuh. Salam pa mga kiaulungan sin Tuhan. Pianaugan niya Nabi Iban Quran. Kasilasan niya sa plag pakatilingkal alam. Maglasa kita niyo bat tumanang. Mbo Tuhan, tunggal nu sa sangdolan kami. Buwanin kami rijiki maglabi-labi. Lausangom rahmat nu subay pinugji. Hangkan kita bi subay magkasih-kasih.
Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong kalatagnon.
Pangurumon kang usalat, pangkalikupanan. Pangurumon kang pangirayan, pagkang walay sikog balantang nga makagululang. Pangurumon kang sinlagan, pangurumon kang apagatang, pangurumon kang kasakpan, pangurumon kang suwadan. Pangurumon kang panguloy, pangirayon, pangitoon, pangitoy, wat kang walay sikog balantang nga makagululang.
Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong kalatagnon. Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos na mapagpala, hiling namin ang pagpapalaganap ng kaalaman sa bawat nilalang.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos ng awa, bigyan mo kami ng kakayahan sa pagtataguyod ng pakikipag-ugnayan sa bawat isa.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos na mapagkalinga, mangyaring ikawan ang pagpapaunlad ng kalikasan ng tao sa mundo.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami.
O Diyos na pag-ibig, tulutan mo ang aming bansa ng pagkakaisa at pagkakaunawaan sa gitna ng pagkakaiba-iba.
Panginoon, dinggin mo kami. Panginoon, dinggin mo kami. Panginoon, dinggin mo kami. Sa ngalan Pangurungan, pangutuyong Espiritong kalatagnon. Buwanin kami lijiki, maglabi-labi. Heyay, makiwada-wada. Heyay, makiwada-wada kami. Heyay, makiwada-wada kita kami.
Schools with displaced units. may ilahan doon. Dahil yung division office na mag-prepare sa pagtulog na sa
Hubarin ang takot sa iyong damdamin, ipamalas ang angking galing. Tumayong buong tapang, harapin ang buhay, akapin ang tagumpay. Tulungan ang kapwa't bigyang halaga, huwag hatakin ng pababa. Isipin huwag sana ang sarili lang, pakisama't bayanihan. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo sa lubungin ng kinabukasan. Mandirigmang Pilipino, dakila ang lahi ko, bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong panahon. Halina't hawakan ng aking kamay, sabay abutin natin ang tagumpay. Patuloy lang tayo sa pagpapanday, tiwala sa Diyos ang sandat at gabay. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo sa lubungin ng kinabukasan. Mandirigmang Pilipino, dakila ang lahi ko, bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong ating lahi. Mandirigmang Pilipino, dakila ang lahi ko, bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong panahon.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I hope that everyone is excited to hear our the prepared presentations that we have for you. I hope that everyone has joined already. As much as possible, we encourage everyone to please be on time so that once we start the formal activity, we won't have to like exit and admit again. Knowing when ana tayo ragod sige manggod siya og ring para dili sad mo ma-distract. Anyway, good morning everyone. Good morning. Sana good morning sa ako. Akin sa man to ako to siya i-acknowledge. From Oxat si Ma'am Julita. Hello ma'am, good morning. Now we will have the checking of the attendance. I'll start with District 1. So if you see reactions, no, naaman siguro dire sa inyong screen, you have here reactions, no? And then for District 1, if you are here, please react the clap. District 1, so i-react ang clap. Clap. All right. Hello everyone from District 1. All right, now let's move to District 2. As para sa ato ang District 2, ato ang reaction kay heart. Heart. We have heart here, oh. Heart. There. Thank you so much, District 2. Now for our District 3, ang ato ang emoji kay like. Like. Like for our District 3. Now for our District 4, ang ato ang emoji kay this one with the halo. O kaning buutan, o kana siya with the halo. Okay, sige, uptick. Halo. That's for our District 4. Now for our District 5, let's have kaning tada emoji like this party tanawa kani. I'll send you a sample. That one. That's for District 5. Oh. Si Ma'am Primencita Baguio, si Ma'am Saki, si Ma'am Lorena Rivera from District 4. Okay, for District 5, we have kaning tada, kaning, yeah, this one. Yeah. All right, so I'm not seeing any tada reaction here yet. Are you see? You're seeing any? Wala pa ko nakita sa District 5.
Pwede ka lang.
Anyway, I'd like to remind everyone to please make sure that your microphones are turned off. Kay, basta naamoy mga kuan. No, ipangisgutan din ha, madungog sa tanan. Sample. I've already given you a sample, ma'am. Nasa reactions and then tada here. That one for District 5. Yeah, I'm seeing everyone na. All right, I'm seeing people from District 5 already. Now for District 6, your assigned emoji would be the emoji with the sunglasses. That's in preparation for summer. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of participants from District 6 here. Now for District 7, your assigned emoji would be the kiss emoji. Kana, kiss. The kiss emoji, and it also means giving love because February isn't only the love month, right? So it's basically love month every month. So yeah, for District 7, please have, yeah, okay, si Sir Sesame Rubio. I'm seeing him. The kiss emoji.
Look at me.
Now for District 8, let's see what we have for District 8 here. Okay, we have here the laugh or the joy emoji. No, na siya tears of joy. This emoji. Yeah, it's having tears of joy. So that's the joy emoji. That's for District 8. District 8, right? District 8. Oh, District 8. Sakto ba ko? District 8? Okay, I'm not seeing any yet. Wala pa ko nakita sa District 8 na nag-joy emoji. Joy emoji. That one. For District 8. Okay, I'm seeing, I'm seeing participants na. 40 pa daw pagpangita sa mga millennials. In taon. Sige lang, mami. Ano dyan na, sa sunod kay mag-andam na tag mga emoji daan. Ito nang i-memorize, no? And then, for District 9, what do we have here? Sige, kani. The heart eyes. The heart eyes for District 9. That one. Ay, very good si Ma'am Lydia. O, di ba? Uptick na kayo sila. Uptick na sa District 9. Murag nang hunap na ni. O, si Ma'am Lalaine Ponce. Si Ma'am MJ. O, daghan pa siya kayo. Nang hunap na gid ang District 9. Okay, for District 10. Sama na to ang emoji aning District 10, be. Now, let's have the wink emoji. The wink. Wink. That one. The wink emoji. Pagka-uptick na po sa pagka-uptick na po sa District 10, nakita na gid sila, nag-prepare na sila daan. Now, let's have our friends from, thank you so much, District 10. Kulangan akong emoji files. Pwede din mo na i-answer, i-click ng more, and then naadira makita ang mga emojis. And then, for District, proud ko na kayo si Ma'am Selena sa inyo sa District 9. Kaya ang District 9 so far ang pinakapaspas dyan mo click sa mga emojis, no? Now, our friends from CID. Sa mga emoji atong i-assign ani nila, ha? From CID, let's have the grin emoji. Grin. That one. Grin. Milagros Mendoza, first honor! Yay! CID! The green emoji for CID. Let's have the green emoji. Yeah, I'm seeing green emojis here already. Now for our presenters for today. Yours truly, the SGOD. Let's have the smiley. No, pinaka-basic kay kami man ang host karon. So, dito pa na to. Listen this karon. Okay, ang smiley. Diba? Pwede na po ng smiley ni EJ. Alright. Okay. So, that's it. Everyone, so for those who are not here in this room, I'm sure that they're watching us via YouTube and I think FB Live, if you know, Ana. So thank you so much everyone for your participation and we hope to see you the rest of the day for our presentations later. Bye!
All right, the star for all seasons, our PDO1 for our Youth Formation Coordinator, DepEd Division of Ozamiz City, Ms. John Lian Uzaraga. Thank you so much, Ms. Lian. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to give us the flow of today's activity, ladies and gentlemen, our Education Program Supervisor in SGOD, Mr. Janelle Blanco. Good morning, Sir John.
Good morning, everyone. Ayos! Woo. We cannot become what we need by remaining what we are. So that is why we have this activity today. So that you will be guided here are the flow. Okay, we will be listening to the project symmetry, then followed by project e-best, then paralan sa tahanan, then project safe, project efficacy, and project lambda. And then in the afternoon, we will have iGrab 2.0, followed by iPower, then the gold tip, and then the Dugong Guro project. And in between activities, you will be entertained by our SGOD group. So this time, before we will start with the first presentation, let us watch first our opening salvo. They are the SGOD bodies.
Basta la Bizares Idol.
Fly high butterfly. 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 Paru paru chi, papa paru paru chi. 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 Paru paru chi, papa paru paru chi.
DJ Salvi Remix.
Fly high butterfly. Fly high butterfly. Fly high butterfly. Fly high butterfly. Paru paru chi, papa paru paru chi. 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 Paru paru chi, papa paru paru chi.
Northern Summer Mix DJs.
SGOD.
Sila na. Speaking si Mami Rayon.
Buing.
Wow, ayos. So, without much ado, let us proceed to the first presentation. It will be delivered by our Chief Education Supervisor of the School Governance and Operations Division, Ma'am Susan Bueno Carpio.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and
Loud and clear.
Yes, ma'am. My warm morning greetings to our dynamic women leaders in the division of Ozamiz City, Superintendent Jean G. Veloso, and Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Myra P. Mebato, who conceptualized this DepEd at your service. Chief Anna, colleagues in the division office, school heads and department heads, beloved teachers. Again, welcome to day 3 of DepEd at your service. At the forefront of the School Governance and Operations Division projects is Project Symmetry, which means synergy for meaningful monitoring, evaluation, and technical assistance for remarkable yield. Synergy actually means the interaction or cooperation of 2 or more organizations, agents, or substances to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. O kapag tagsa-tagsa, mas hina siya kaysa makikombine sa uban. In the SGOD context, it means the interaction or cooperation of 2 or more teams to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. Since we consider our learners diamonds, we liken them to this very precious gem. They deserve no less than a fiery or zealous and brilliant delivery of learning and services, so that in the end, they turn out to be brilliant men and women prepared for life and any eventuality that may happen to them or to others that may affect them. Again, in the SGOD context, why symmetry? Symmetry is the balance of the parts, meaning each team in the SGOD is as important as the other. Walang lamangan. Symmetry is also synonymous with systems thinking. It is how components fit together. Like the technical assistance nexus, it is a coordinated process to manage strategic technical inputs or services for clients. The ultimate goal of Project Symmetry is on ensuring proper management and operation of schools and learning centers. It is also designed to serve as the umbrella project of all projects initiated by the different functional teams in the School Governance and Operations Division. General objectives of Symmetry. First, ensure that the functional teams of SGOD will have a unified and collaborative way of gathering, presenting, analyzing, and interpreting accurate data of KPIs or key performance indicators. Correct, EJ?
Yes, ma'am.
Second, ensure that the accurate information of identification of data will lead to precise identification of a problem and the root cause of a problem, and application of appropriate interventions that may help in addressing these and other gaps. The third, enhance efficient interfacing of the functional teams within SGOD and across other offices in the division. As we all know, we also work with CID and the OSDS. For a better understanding on how this works, meaning symmetry, how symmetry works and how it's done, or the process of symmetry, here are the specific objectives. Number 1, provide an avenue to program holders to monitor their programs regularly for continuous improvement. Second, ensure accurate analysis of problems encountered before, during, and after the implementation of programs and projects so that proper adjustment can be made to improve the learner's performance, and extend appropriate and relevant technical assistance. It's not only appropriate, but also relevant, something that which is useful. The monitoring and evaluation goes this way. There is a Kwame immediately after every quarterly presentation of any of the functional units of SGOD. And an initial analysis based on the Kwame will be conducted a day after the presentations. And the analysis results will be recorded appropriately and presented during the conference of the process owners for review and adjustments. A year-end review and evaluation will be conducted. Each SGOD functional unit will prepare its accomplishment and completion reports in PowerPoint presentation during the year-end review conference and print hard copies for approval of the school's division superintendent. The consolidated policy recommendations extracted from the reports of each functional group in SGOD will be submitted to the SDO leaders for appropriate action, para mabigyan ng kaukulang solusyon ang mga problema na makikita. Actually, tomorrow we shall have the first SGOD MEA, monitoring education, monitoring, evaluation, and adjustment. First, for calendar year 2022, where each project owner will talk about the background of the project he or she is holding. They also present the accomplishments, especially significant accomplishments last year in relation to access, meaning the number of beneficiaries, quality, number of performance percentage or gains, efficiency, which means contribution to curriculum and instruction, and lastly, governance, adjustments or practices and policy recommendations. After that, they will also talk about the challenges they encountered, the interventions that they have conducted, and the technical assistance they have given based on needs that they have seen. It will end with the disclosure of ways forward or concrete steps they are to undertake to make their plans a reality. Okay, so that those, ladies and gentlemen, is the essence of symmetry, how it works for us, and hopefully will work well for you too. I now turn over the floor to back to Mr. Jan Alguanco, the very able EPS of SGOD, to introduce the next speaker. Thank you for listening and have a good day, everyone.
Thank you very much, Chief Su. And this time, we will be hearing from the Senior Education Program Specialist of the Social Mobilization and Networking, Ma'am Arlene Villa, for the presentation of the eBest project.
Good morning, everyone. Can I be heard, Jay? Full screen. Some slideshow. Okay. Is it on? Okay. Thank you very much. To our schools division superintendent, Jean G. Veloso, ASDS Myra T. Nebato,
CID Chief Anakleta Gakasan, SGOD Chief Susan Epifania Carpio, school heads and teachers from the 58 schools in the division of Ozamiz City, a great morning to all of us. For the school or social mobilization and networking unit, we will be presenting three projects in line with the implementation of Project Symmetry. First is Project eBest or Enhanced Brigada Escuela for School Transformation in the New Normal. Is the Filipino trait of bayanihan still alive in our communities in the new normal? An oft-repeated ancient African proverb says that it takes a committed community to educate a child. Education is everyone's right as it is everyone's responsibility. It also serves as the nation's arm in producing competent and globally competitive graduates. DepEd's flagship program, which is Brigada Escuela, is proof that an effective partnership between the government and citizens is possible. It brings to us a picture of people from different sectors of society, disinfecting classrooms, repainting, cleaning windows and doors, implementing minimum health standards in all our schools. As its name suggests, Brigada Escuela assembles an army of volunteers to help prepare schools in time for the school opening.
Ay, bugo sa tanang bugo.
In the light of the current COVID-19 situation, what is the difference of Brigada Escuela before to Brigada Escuela now? Brigada Escuela has helped ensure that learning is continued while being responsive to the global pandemic. So instead of the usual one-week activity before the opening of classes, Brigada Escuela now runs the whole year round, highlighting on all partnership activities and or initiatives that complement the department's efforts to ensure that learning will continue despite the challenges in adapting to the COVID-19 situation. Our objectives for this project eBest in the new normal is to sustain the implementation of Brigada Escuela initiatives in every school in the current situation, and to help bring and maintain the spirit of volunteerism in public and private partnerships, and ASP or adopt a school program to the community level and maximize civil participation during the time of pandemic. To invite education stakeholders, both internal and external, to contribute their time, effort, and resources in ensuring that public schools and school facilities are ready in time for the forthcoming school opening or the limited face-to-face classes. And of course, to recognize outstanding, commendable efforts of our partners and other education stakeholders for all their support, assistance, and aid in creating a school environment not only conducive to study and learning, more so in making the school safe for our parents and learners. The success of its implementation for the past 2 years lies in the collaborative effort of school heads, private partners, LGUs, and the community members, including parents and learners. All these collaborative initiatives of all education stakeholders ensured the implementation of the BELCP, or the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. Brigada Escuela now creates a brand new outlook as it engages partners not only to improve physical plant and facilities of our schools, dili lang katong limpyo-limpyo sa eskwelahan, but also in the promotion and provision of learning options in the implementation of the school's BELCP. For DepEd Ozamiz, the spirit of volunteerism in Brigada Escuela reached more people in our communities in all of our 58 schools. In DepEd Ozamiz for the year 2020 and 2021, the Brigada Escuela program generated more than millions worth of support in kind, cash, and countless volunteer man-hours. For the year 2020 alone, resources generated amounted to 340,267,606 and 68 centavos, with 1,537 partners. And for the year 2021, 120,231,883 and 61 centavos, with 2,876 as the number of partners. You might have noticed that our resources generated decreased. This is because of the pandemic. But we hope that with Project eBest in the new normal, we shall be able to gain again our grounds in order to boost our performance for the Brigada Escuela program, which is the longest running flagship program of the Department of Education. For the awards that we received for the year 2020, Ozamiz City School of Arts and Trades ranked second for being the best implementing school, secondary level, mega school category, and Pulot National High School also the best implementing school for secondary level large school category. For the year 2021, that's why we are so happy to share with you that out of the 8 winners that we forwarded to the regional level, we have 4. We received 4 awards. For third place, Sangay Integrated School for Best Implementing School, Elementary Level, Medium School category, aside from a National Special Awardee, national level for Best Brigada Escuela Collaboration at the school district. Fourth place, Gala National High School for secondary level small school category. Pulot National High School, 4th place for secondary level large school category. And Ozamiz City School of Arts and Trades, 5th place, secondary level mega school category. Imagine we are 14 divisions in Region 10. Our ways forward is to sustain the division's Brigada Escuela programs and projects up to the school level, provide TA to school heads and Brigada Escuela coordinators of the new Brigada Escuela selection criteria to level up their school initiatives in the new normal, thereby improving the number of regional qualifiers or winners in the search for Brigada Escuela best implementing schools. This we know we will achieve with stakeholders' participation because it is one of the important keys in the implementation of Brigada Escuela. With Brigada Escuela or enhanced Brigada Escuela in the new normal, as what we are embracing now for the second year, this is one proof that collaboration, volunteerism is very abundant, and there are a lot of people in the community who are willing to cooperate and support with the longest running program of DepEd. Partnership with stakeholders forces us to evaluate our willingness as members of the learning community to serve when we are called for, as teachers, as school heads, as education leaders. With the opportunity it provides us to be part of the solution to the challenges in this new normal. Brigada Escuela, or this project, allows us to understand that if we are willing, we can become part of the change we want to see. Thus, Project eBest in the new normal. Coming up is another project from the Social Mobilization and Networking Unit of SGOD. This time, our engagement with stakeholders made real through Project Paaralan sa Tahanan, which will be presented to us by EPS2 Anthony Marolian. Sir John, take it away.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Arlene or SEPS Arlene C via the social mobilization and networking. Yes, a round of applause for our SEPS here. Pakpak, mga silingan. Oh, di ba? No? All right, stop sharing, Ma'am A. All right, so good morning, everyone, to our SDS, ASDS, and the two chiefs, Chief Anna and Chief Susan Epifania B. Carpio. Good morning. Mayang good morning sa tanan ninyo diha. How are you and how are we? Okay ba? How are you? Unsay to ba? Better than yesterday. Very good. Nga na dyan tubag, no? All right. So, as what I've said by our SEPS, Arlene Sevilla, I'll be talking about the Paaralan sa Tahanan. The Paaralan sa Tahanan, we already have two Paaralan sa Tahanan, version 1 and version 2, the Paaralan sa Tahanan 1.0 and the Paaralan sa Tahanan 2.0, which was last year, right? Okay, let me present to you my slide. All right. Is my slide up already, Sir EJ? All right. Sige. So, the Paaralan sa Tahanan. All right. Education must continue. That's according to Secretary Briones. As a result, the BELCP, or the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, was born. This is a package of education interventions that will respond to the basic education in this time of the pandemic. Now, it is in this regard that partnership engagement of teachers, parents, and the community must be strengthened to ensure that education must continue the safest way possible. All right. So the Paaralan sa Tahanan project of the social mobilization and networking is designed to disseminate information of the basic education learning continuity plan of the division of Ozamiz City, which focused on the delivery of learning modalities, general school safety, preparedness and readiness, minimum health standards, and the roles of parents as learner facilitators. It's also designed to address frequently asked questions or FAQs by parents and other stakeholders in relation to learning modalities, school learning continuity plan enrollment, opening of classes, and other relevant DepEd guidelines. And lastly, to prepare and strengthen active partnership engagement and gather commitment of support through partnership initiatives to ensure learning continuity the safest possible ways. Now, because of this project, we were able to gather a lot of gains. And one of these is the in-person and virtual division-wide campaign of the division of Ozamiz City BELCP, outlaying the learning continuity plan. Different learning modalities now being used in the new normal and the required minimum health protocols in schools and offices, ensuring that education must continue. And we also have over 6,000 plus units of transistor radios with USB flash drives were given to kindergarten and grade 1 and 2 pupils. 4,283 Huawei tablets and the other brand, I forgot the brand of the other tablet. These were distributed to all senior high school learners. We also received 3 vehicle vans or vehicles from Ozamiz City LGU in support to the distribution of modules for blended distance learning. And we also have unlimited airtime from Ozamiz City LGU, the Senso Ozamiz Best Channel, and the other one, the other TV Best Channel. And of course, this is coming from the congressional as a support to broadcast recorded learning materials on TV. And we also have increased the special education fund from the city LGU, amounting to millions. Okay. And ways forward, these are our plans if in case we have Paaralan sa Tahanan 3.0 for the school year 2020-22, 2020-23. We have the Orient All Schools with the divisions adjusted BLCP. I hope the schools are now starting to adjust their BLCP to fit to the times right now, because our BLCP was designed for the modular classes, blended modular classes. Pero karon, I hope the schools are now starting to adjust their learning continuity plan now that there is already expanded face-to-face classes. All right. So conduct in-person meeting with the school's internal and external stakeholders for information dissemination regarding the implementation of expanded limited face-to-face classes. So for example, we have the safety seal certification of schools, vaccination campaign and updates, compliance to minimum health standards set by DOH and the LGU. We already have inspected the 35 remaining schools, and we are now waiting for the LGU concurrence. Now, without the LGU concurrence and the safety seal certification, a school cannot start the opening of the face-to-face classes. But we already have inspected that. So right now, paabot na lang ta sa LGU concurrence. And there was also what do you call this, an update that by tomorrow, all the 23 schools can now open the other sections of the face-to-face classes. Those 23 schools who have given or who have received the safety seal certification. All right. And the last plan that we do have for the Paaralan sa Tahanan, and this is to strengthen active partnership engagement and gather continued commitment of support through partnership initiatives to ensure learning continuity in the new normal. Okay. So that will be all for the Paaralan sa Tahanan. Now, before I give you our PDO2 for DRM, let me give you a special song number from, of course, the singing diva of the SGOD. No, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our singing diva, PDO1, John Leon Uzaraga. All right, John?
Hi everyone, this song is called Fly Me to the Moon, originally sung by Frank Sinatra. So if you know this song, sing along with me. Hi everyone, this song is called Fly Me to the Moon, originally sung by Frank Sinatra. So if you know this song, sing along with me. This song is called Fly Me to the Moon, originally sung by Frank Sinatra. So if you know this song, sing along with me. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You were all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Did you know that this song was the first song to be ever played when man landed on the moon? So it makes sense. Fly me to the moon when you're actually on the moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me play forevermore. You were all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, I love you. Thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Wow, 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 wow. Amazing. Lovely. All right. A package of beauty and talent. Ladies and gentlemen, John Leon Uzaraga. Pakpakan na to, be? Okay. Grabe. All right. John Leon, will you fly me to the moon?
It
Oh.
depends. So it depends.
All right. So we come now to another topic, another flagship program of the social mobilization and networking. Let me give you the original hunk of this school governance and operations division. Please welcome PDO1, Cesar, and Fernandez.
Hello, good morning. Okay na? Okay.
Morning, sir.
Yes, good morning too. Thank you so much, Ma'am Lian, for that beautiful song. I think that song is sufficient for us to continue this DepEd at your service. Well, fly me to the moon. Murag makapanlibarot sa atong mga balibo, no? Kay maabot man tag bulan, Jupiter pato og uban pang mga lugar. Thank you so much again, Ma'am Lian. Good morning to our ESDS, to our two chiefs, Ma'am So and Ma'am Ann, and to all of us, maayong buntag kanatong tanan. Let me present to you my presentation, Project SAFE, which means safety awareness in a friendly environment. What is the DepEd mandate? As stated in our mandate, is to provide our learners with a child-friendly, gender-sensitive, safe, and motivating environment. A safe and secure schools is paramount to the delivery of quality basic education. As such, awareness, preparedness, and prevention from any natural and human-induced hazards and risks is of primordial concern. Bearing in mind, distrust the approval of our president, no less than of our president, of the reintroduction of face-to-face classes, caution must be observed and specific measures should be undertaken to prevent schools from becoming epicenters of resurging cases in the country. Moreover, there is an urgent need to put in place programs, activities, and projects for a safe back-to-school program. Thus, the division DRRM proposes this project. Project SAFE aims to put emphasis on the important role of schools on disaster risk reduction and management. And aside from its goal of providing quality education, schools have built-in contractual obligation to ensure that its premises are safe and secure. Increase the level of awareness and preparedness of schools and communities to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. Strengthen the communication, coordination among partners, DRRM coordinators, and school heads in preparation if any untoward resurge cases of COVID-19 in the community, and promote, protect, and support the well-being of learners aimed at reducing psychosocial vulnerabilities, developing community resilience through mental health and psychosocial support services. Because of this, we were able to launch in response to the health challenge posed by COVID-19 pandemic. A number of activities were lined up and were implemented, such as semi-annual hazard identification and risk assessment, or HIRA, continuous updating of COVID-19 contingency plan, quarterly conduct of national simultaneous earthquake drills, schools compliant to the required minimum health protocols. In partnership with CHO LGU Ozamiz City, all 58 schools were inspected and found ESAT compliant. Initially, 23 schools were given the safety seal certification and 35 schools to follow pending issuance of city LGU concurrence. Conducted advocacy campaign regarding the fire safety in support to Fire Prevention Month. And the last will conduct the following in-person coordination meeting with the school DRRM coordinators for update of school's contingency plan for BE LCP adjustment. In-person capacity building for all school DRRM coordinators for emergency in education. Plant a tree, save a life project initiated by the division DRRM focal, and continuous monitoring of schools as to ESAT compliance. That would be all. Thank you very much and good morning.
Yes. That was PDO1 Cesar and Fernandez, our division focal for the DRM, disaster risk reduction and management. So those are the three projects of the social mobilization and networking unit. So if you have questions, you have curious about our projects, if you plan to have TAs, please do so. Just email or chat us so we can provide the necessary technical assistance in your schools. Okay, so thank you so much. Our SEPs Arlene C. Villa, EPS2, Anthony Morliano, and of course, PDO1, Cesar and Fernandez. Okay, thank you. Now, next coming up, let me stop.
Okay, so at this point of time, let me give the virtual floor to the engineer 3 of DepEd Ozamiz for his project efficacy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Engineer Eric Paul Catulong.
Hello. Am I audible? Okay. Okay. Video. Okay. So good morning, everyone. So I am asked to do the next project under the SGOD. So good morning to our SDS Ma'am Jean, ASTS Mamay, the two chiefs, Chief Anna and Chief Susan, and to all the division personnel, school heads, and the teachers in participants today. So I will present to you the project under the education facilities section of the SGOD. It's called Project Efficacy. Right. Okay, so project efficacy is the enhanced functional facilities of the improvement of class homes in the advancement and care for the young. So project efficacy has two sub-projects. Under me is the school facilities, and later on it will be discussed by Nurse Mabel, the EWINS. So rationale, of course, the DepEd has a mandate to have a safe and motivating environment that are part of the supporting the learning and the development of learners. So such environments also help to prevent challenging behaviors and serve as a core component of interventions for basic education. So the Education Facilities Unit has its function to monitor the implementation of the infrastructure projects as well as the repair, rehabilitation, or maintenance of education facilities, evaluate the progress of work, and ensure that all specifications are followed. Further, the unit is tasked to evaluate requests for repair, rehabilitation, and maintenance of educational facilities and submit appropriate recommendations. So the objectives there are 3 objectives. First is to monitor, classify, and report the status of school buildings and classrooms in terms of safety and usability. So there are many projects under the education facilities. We have, of course, the repair of classrooms, the electrification of unenergized schools, and modernization of electrical systems of on-grid schools. So, this is those we have upgraded. We provide transformers to school with modernization of the overall electrical system of the campus. Next is the provision of school furniture, the last mile schools program, the continuous construction of new buildings. So this is always yearly construction of new buildings to augment the much needed classrooms and the construction of perimeter fence and gate under the NGU Special Education Fund. Second is to advocate the adoption, design, and implementation of child-friendly school system. So it was also part of the designs that it is a child-friendly, it is suitable and conducive for our learners. And to evaluate the compliance of schools as to the minimum health standards set by the concerned authorities, especially in this time of pandemic. So napo na siya ito ang mga new classroom structuring when pandemic has hit us. Next, this is now the perspective of the school facilities in the division of Ozamiz. We have 1,222 instructional rooms. So instructional rooms, the classrooms, laboratories, workshop buildings, and others that are used by our learners. Next are the non-instructional rooms, of course, the offices, supply room, etc. that are not instruction. A total of 1,360 classrooms in the division of Ozamiz City. So as of December 2021. So this data is subject also for change. Naamantay NSBI for 2021. This will be conducted by Sir EJ and kami for the updating of the new inventory of school facilities. So let's go now to the progress of the project efficacy. So for now, we have 19 schools with classroom shortage. So these schools are those schools nga integrated schools. Diba? We have for the past years na yung mga new integrated schools. And then also 260 classrooms need major repair. So ganina pila to 1,300 classrooms total, but because of the projects nga na daghan ang nabuo diri sa to ang sa Ozamiz, so we have 260 classrooms need major repair na lang. So, gamay na lang siya, is comprised about mga 5% na lang siguro of the total. So gamay na lang yun. Then we have 9 schools with upgraded electrical system. So these 9 schools are those large schools, especially the high schools that have workshop buildings that really needs upgrade of their transformers. And then we have 38 schools with improved school facade. So 38 as of December. So karon at this time na po yung nag-start ng mga bagong mga schools, no. So these 38 are most of these are completed and then now ongoing. So out of 58 schools, 20 schools na lang ang nabilin for the improvement of school facade. So maybe this year hopefully makakuha na siya tanan, ma-improve na ang ato ang school facade. Okay, next we have 10 schools with medical and dental clinic. So these 10 schools are central schools of the 10 districts. So we are lucky, no, kay Ozamiz has part siya sa na-allocation yatag for those 10 schools. So advantages sa tuwa and hopefully, if pandemic medyo mo ano na, balik na to sa normal. So these clinics that we have, magamit na po na siya. And then we have a one last mile school. So so na may parameters ang last mile school program. So Kinsara ay pwede qualify. So last mile schools are not really for every school. So we have at least we have one in Ozamiz, and hopefully this second quarter mag-start na ilang construction for the one-story for classroom. So last mile school is Balintawak Elementary School. And also we have 2 Gabaldon School buildings restored in Ozamiz City Central School. And then aside from that, we also have 23 school sites with land titles. So out of 58, ito taas-taas pa nga ito ang progress for the acquisition of these land titles. I guess that's all for the update of project efficacy. Thank you, everyone. So at this point, let us give the virtual floor to the Project Development Officer 1, Ms. Jan Lian Azaraga, for lambda. Stop sharing.
All right, thank you so much, Paul. Am I edible? Sorry, edible. Am I audible, guys? Ayoko ninyo kauna ha. Badungog ra akong audio, okay ra. Okay, thank you. All right, so now I will be presenting my project. But if you have any questions for the previous presenter, do you have any? Or comments? Dili mo mag-comment nga gwapo kayo atong engineer. All right, so I'll start sharing my presentation. Share screen. Share screen. All right. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Sorry, my Zoom is having quite a little. Okay. All right, so my presentation will be about lambda. I know that most of you here is already familiar with this program. Kasi may familiar din sa mga program. I want to see your virtual hands raised. May mga reactions diha sa kilid sa inyong screen. Pwede ninyo magamit na siya if ever familiar mo sa aning program. Okay. I cannot see myself, so mag-ano lang po, mag-imagine lang po na makita mo na ako. LAMDAG actually means Learning Advocacy for Mental Development, Awareness, and Guidance. So it's actually an online platform. Wait, it's working. Okay, all right. So it's actually an online platform for our learners, teachers, teaching and non-teaching personnel, parents, and online viewers for learning various topics about psychosocial and mental health. So this is actually a program that was created during the peak of the pandemic. Kay katong nga mga times mangod sa pandemic, di ba, we cannot go out, like we feel isolated. A lot of us has been feeling depressed or sad, di ba, kay kanang isolated ta, and kinahanglan ba kita og social interaction para maka-fully function ta, di ba? So nagunahuna mi og mga programs or activities na amo ang mahatag sa inyo especially kamo nga naa sa field unsaon para makakope ta sa to ang stress, and at the same time to promote psychosocial and mental health. Thus, mo nang amo ang namugna ang lambda. So the target participants are kamo, mga school heads, mga teachers, especially ato ang mga learners, non-teaching personnel, and syempre katong mga gusto sad mo join nga mga viewers sa ato mo na ang atong mga target participants. So these are our objectives. So kaning mga objectives, mga ma'am and sir, dili lang ni siya naglimit. Diri lang. We can add more objectives as time passes by, but originally these were our objectives when we started to create this program. First is to encourage viewers to express themselves and provide virtual social interaction, since we cannot have face-to-face interaction during that time, especially our learners, kay di ba diligid sila pwede kagawas sa balay. So mag-provide na lang tag virtual interactions kay puslan man atong mga bata, di ba, very techy, very tech savvy. So mo na ang isa sa mga objectives. Second is to advocate and spread awareness on psychosocial, mental, spiritual, and physical health and wellness. So as you can see, katong pag-pandemic, daghan kaayo og mga nag-workout, daghan kaayo mga nag-diet, ingon ana. So at the same time, daghan kaayo og na-aware nga ay ingon ani di ay ka-important ang mental health. Kanang there were things that we used to take for granted, but when the pandemic happened, appreciate na ko sila, and ana pa sila, di ba? Bisan daw kuno sa ka-negative ang nahitabo sa atong lives, there's always something positive that comes out of it. So I think that's one of the positive effects na nabuhat adto, that we were able to create this program and at the same time spread awareness on psychosocial, mental, spiritual, and physical wellness. Third is to equip the viewers on precautionary measures against COVID-19, especially in the classroom. So isa po to siya sa mga ways nga gigamit namo para makaspread og awareness sa COVID prevention. And then fourth is to help learners and teachers prepared for the limited face-to-face classes. Second, Ana. Now, if you're going to ask, ma'am, ganun sa Facebook man, no? Ganun sa Facebook man nato i-present ang lambda. That is because, according sa mga studies and data na nakalap nato diri sa Philippines, our most widely used social media is Facebook. Mo ako'y pinaka-accessible sa ato atanan, right? It's like we cannot fully function without it, be it on the positive side. Diba? We use Messenger for messaging, kay mas paspas if you send sa Messenger, diba, ingon ana. That's why we chose Facebook, and gaan ra pud siya sa inyo. So if naamoy mga ginagmay na data, makakita ra jud mo sa ato ang mga live. So let's have a quick recollection. During the launching, we reached 7,800 viewers, and this is because of you. Wala gid ni kanang laing pasalamatan kung dili kamo, because pag launching pa lang namo daan, you welcomed us with arms wide open. So salamat kayo sa inyo mga ma'am and sir. We also gained 2,600 reactions and 1,100 comments. Although ang mga comments sa gara kay mga good morning from, mas nindot ang taog atong mga comments, no, kay kung sa atong thoughts about that, or like how we can improve, ingon ana kanang as much as possible. If we give comments sa mga ingon ana nga live, it would be better to like give constructive comments, ingon ana kay bisan og akong gi-review bitaw ang video, bisan og alas 2 na sa hapon, good morning watching from, basin og lahi og oras ang kuan saba ang pulot, no, lahi og oras ang pulot diri sa amo sa karana na bitaw. So ingon ana, nindot ang taog atong mga comments kay like something na magamit pud nato for improvements, ingon ana. So our current status is that as of December 2021, we already played 50 episodes. That was since our launching on May 2020 and until December 2021. And until now, guys, we are going strong. Nagihapon siya. Nag-exist gihapon siya. Wala lang ta naka-air the last 2 weeks kay nami gibuhat nga improvements sa mo ang studio din of course para to serve you better no ingon ana dayon nag-andam pud ang mga tao diri og daghang mga prizes kay para yun right wala taw mo din makadaog mo sa tong mga trivia daghang hindi ka atag ninyo no basin ang prizes ani kay 500 na nga load siya if makakita ng sponsor no mo improve na ta and ato ang page likes currently we have 3,368 Facebook page likes and ang highest page views in a day so mo ni siya ang pinakataas o viewers in a day. Gilantaw lang nila ang page. That's 381 page views in a day. Kaya naman good uban, di ba, na wala sila nakaka-catch up sa previous episodes. So, mulantaw sila sa ato nga episodes. And then currently, we have 4,084 followers. So, murag daghan na siya kung maturing but dili lang na siya ato ang target. And, you know, we always target to improve and to reach out for more. So, isa sa mga accomplishments nato sa Lambda, kay wala pay suicide cases from 2020, especially during the pandemic. Di ba, daghan pag madungog ato nga news sa lain nga mga lugar na wala na nag-suicide din na nag-suicide dito kay na-stress na sa module, na-stress na kay dili maka-keep up sa pag-eskwela. So diri sa ato ang division we are very blessed na wala gid pa yung mga suicide cases and naka-help pod somehow ang Lamdag. And then when we go to the field na yung mga teachers magingon sa ato na thank you kaayo ma'am kay every time wala pa mi sa Lamdag mawala mo ang mga stress, mawala mo mga kakapoy din. Syempre ako makahilap siya pag sa inyo mga feedback. Char lang. Okay, ma-overwhelm po ni Ana. It inspires us to do more. Kaya syempre kamo good. You are our bosses. Kamo ang reason na nung nagpadayon ni Ani. Kamo ang reason na nung na-create ni siya in the first place. So these are our plans. Lastly, ato ang goal and we hope nga tabangan mi ninyo sa ato ang goal. There are actually 40,000 student populations in the division of Ozamiz City. So we'd like to target at least 50% of that. So we'd like to have 20,000 likes, di ba? So naay mga teachers din kabalo ko na ila agyud gi-encourage ilang learners na mag-watch sa Lamdag as part of their routine no na ay mga especially kaning sa atong mga learners sa City High na ay mga lycopene na ay mga carbohydrates na ato ay mga protein murag tanang nutrients sa kalibutan mag-comment sila dito hello ma'am watching from Ana makita namo dito and we may not read it publicly, but deep in our hearts, guys, ning tatak gid na siya sa amo ang mga dughan. So thank you. And of course, magpatabang pud mi sa inyo to para mas taas og reach, mas dako og reach ang ato ang page and to also strengthen our advocacy. Kay anyway, dili lang man ni siya joke lang, pa-cute lang. This is also for you, for the students, to promote psychosocial and mental health. And we also aim to create more partners from the government agencies and the non-governmental organizations. So as you can see, during the last episode na atay mga invited speakers from the Bureau of Fire. And yeah, we hope to create more partners and kanang sponsors po sa to ang mga prizes. Kay dili lang man ang prizes dili man mapunta sa amoa, mapunta man sa inyo sa mga viewers and especially sa mga bata. Nagamit gid nila atong mga load prizes sa ilang data, sa ilang pag-eskwela, ingon ana. And of course, materials, we also aim to procure high-end materials. Actually, mga ma'am and sir, kung makita ninyo atong studio, inato lang gid siya as of now. So ang goal is to make it like a formal studio na Kanto kanang pwede na ko mukantag All by Myself by Celine Dion. Ha, kay kuan. Kay high-end na ang microphone, kay high-end na ang camera ingon ana. So yeah, that's it for Lamdag, mga ma'am and sir. So wait, how do we like stop sharing this? Okay. Pwede na. Ay, na-stop na siya sa pag-share. Pa? Oh, there. Ay, kajut lang. Dili pa di ko dapat mag-stop sharing, no? Kaya napadi ko nalimpan nga kuan. Napadi ko nalimpan nga presentation. So, na may mga like comments, suggestions, na may mga so may mga comments ninyo, ma'am, aside sa gwapang nag-present karon. Sharing lang. Ito, ma'am, oy. Sige na, commentin ako ninyo. O ana gani, wala na ganito nag face to face, dapat magpabibot ka karon. Natay mga comments. Wala. Ha? One more song? Lahurag. Ay, gusto ba? Okay, now, since wala naman may mga pangutana, wala po nag-comment nga, gwapa ko. Ay, naadi ayo si Ma'am Luz. Stay pretty, Ma'am Lian. Thank you, Ma'am Luz. Naapod si Rina Cristina Villa. Familiar lagi ni siya. Murag parinti ni siya sa among kauban diri. Pa-shout out. Sige, pa-wash out sa ato ang viewer, si Rina. Okay, so thank you so much. Napadi ko i-present sa inyo. So, kani siya nga talent is actually from one of our learners. And kani siya nga learner na discover na mo niya siya tungod sa Lamdag. So nanatay mga return of investments actually because through Lamdag we were able to discover talents as well. Dili lang talent sa amo adiri, dili lang talent na ako. Wow. But also talent sa atong mga learners, no? So siguro puhon-puhon, talent po ninyo sa mga, teachers, mga school heads nga excited pud mi. Uy, pero nakita ninyo di ba si Sir Ruben ning sayaw? Oh. So nanatay mga return of investments actually. So mo to siya. So I'll be sharing with you a song. So if you know that song, sing along with me. Nagkuan. Share screen na po pagbalik. Share. All right. Hope you will enjoy this, guys. Oopsie. Diba, paspas kaya kung internet. Huwag yun siya, basta kuan.
Rolling my pain with his finger, singing my life with his word, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly.
Okay, so inani gini basta live no na adyo mga technical difficulties nga ma-experience. So stop na ko ang akong pag-share kaya akong ibalhin ang pag-share sa to ang technical team kay dili ta mosugot nga ani lang ang ato ang sharing. Gusto na mo makita ninyo gyud ang real talent sa itong mga bata. So we will not settle. So okay, I'll stop sharing and then we'll play this on another device. So please stay tuned.
Rolling my pain with his finger, singing my life with his word, killing me softly with
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Lian and Miss Abarco. Ma'am Lian, what was her name, Ma'am Lian?
Oh, her name is I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm not very sure. It's Jean Gail Zathea Vienes Abarco. So she is actually nag-feedback ako ang producer.
It's okay, it's okay.
She's actually the daughter of our teachers ni Ma'am Merlin Bubuli, Merlin Abarco, o ni Sir Abarco. Ay, Ma'am Abarco po. Sir Abarco po ng Yapana. Si Sir, kisa to, Sir
Hernani.
Nani, si Sir Nani.
Hernani
Abarco. Anak nila ni Sir.
Yes.
Si Yan, di ba? Dito, taas ko siyang pangalan, sir, pero ang iyang nickname, Yan. She is also currently the federated. She's actually the DKD president, current DKD president sa Ozamiz City National High School. So student leader / singer / good daughter.
Yes. So we are so very happy to have her with us and present her talent. And she, according to Ma'am Lian, she was discovered through our lambda project. So in SGOD, we give our hands to serve and our hearts to love. That is why let us all take a glimpse of the commitment through the projects which were presented a while ago. So first we have Project Symmetry, presented by our Chief Education Supervisor of the SGOD, Ma'am Susan B. Carpio. And it was followed by the eBest, presented to us by our Senior Education Program Specialist of Social Mobilization and Networking, Ma'am Arlene C. Villa. And then it was followed by the presentation of the project Paaralan sa Tahanan by Education Program Specialist 2, EPS 2 of Social Mobilization and Networking, Sir Sir Anthony Padilla Maroliano. Ato ang guwapo nga kambungan nga kauban. And his presentation of the project was followed by the original hang. So Cesar Nebres Fernandez, our Project Development Officer 2, handling disaster risk reduction and management. And then after him was another Pogi, our Engineer 3, Engineer Eric Paul Medina Catolong, presenting the project efficacy. And don't you know that Engineer Eric Paul Catolong is not only very brilliant in mathematics and in having designs, but he's also a macho dancer and singer. So, he is a member of the SGOD Boys. Ayos kayo. And then, lastly, we have the ever beautiful and newfound diva, Ma'am Lian Osaraga, our Project Development Officer 1 of the Youth Formation Division, presenting her project Lambda. Ayos kayo. Ini sila tanan sa SGOD, puro talented, with the leadership of Ma'am Chief Susan Bueno Carlos. So, ayos! Pa-heart naman dyan, mga kapatid. Pa-heart naman dyan. Ayos! So, this time I would like to give the floor back to our team leader of this SGOD at your service, Ma'am Joy G. Dorman.
Woo! There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our Education Program Supervisor in SGOD, Sir Janelle Guangco, as he was presenting to us earlier, the first batch of presenters in the morning session. All right. That's it. And then at this point of time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to check if there are questions our participants would like to raise regarding the topics or the projects that were presented earlier. Okay, so we are inviting all our participants to type in their questions here in our chat box. And if there are no more questions, we are also at the same time inviting you to type in the word hooray in our chat box, as it would somehow give us a signal to move on, to go to the next part of our activity. Are there questions? Okay. So thank you, Ma'am Beth, Ms. Lian, Dr. Elsa, Kristen Duyag. Okay, and I believe that there would be a lot of hoorays coming in our chat box. Okay. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And at this point of time, I am inviting everyone to open their cameras and of course, open also your microphone, as we will all together say, hooray for the day.
Wala pa gani.
Okay, 1,
Hooray!
2, ready, go!
Hooray! For the day!
Oh, Sir Jun, guwapo kayo.
For the day.
Yeah.
Kayo si Sir Jun.
Okay, thank you so much to our very active listeners, to our active participants. Time check, it's already 10:33 in the morning. And at this point of time, let us first halt for a break, and we will be back at 1:30 in the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation is taking two things that exist and putting them together in our new way. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye for now. Let's see each other this afternoon at 1:30.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Mandirigmang Pilipino, dakilang lahi ko, bayaning Pilipino, sa makabago.
Tulungan ang kapwa't bigyang halaga, wag hatakin ng pababa. Isipin Huwag sana ang sarili lang pakisama't bayanihan. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo sa lubungin ng kinabukasan.